Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, but it'll be second down.
You look at this defense for the Vikings.
They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
13.
Now Garoppolo.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Inside the 20.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Quickly to Addison here.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Give left side here for Nwangu.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here in Vegas. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Garoppolo's, and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
21.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Garoppolo. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
And now they'll shift things around.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion, Dorsett.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
The Raiders at 1-11 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Hey, gun.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
11.
Garoppolo going to change the look here. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd down and 6.
11.
Garoppolo.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Up the right sideline. Now look out. To the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Kene Nwangu. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to?
Nah, that one should have been picked.
Whatever it's going to take to get the message. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
12.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
21. Flag!
a play fake. Garoppolo.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
2nd and 7.
Play fake. Cousins.
That's caught downfield by Addison.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
On first down, they'll run with the Nwangwu.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Kene Nwangwu
With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins.
This one caught by Osborne, right side.
Touchdown, Vikings.
K.J. Osborne.
28 yards.
And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it is 28-0.
Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
and this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
He'll let this go for Adams. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
65.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jordan Addison
taking it in.
And the Vikings open the lead up to 34-0. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, alert! 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 Stay hot!
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stay hot!
Garoppolo now. First down throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
11, 11. Stay hot!
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
White, white, white. Stay hot!
Garoppolo now.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go, here
The
we go.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
2, 2, 2. Stay hot!
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
13, 13. I got you.
In motion right goes Adams.
12, fellas, here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
He finds Mayer here.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Michael Mayer.
33 yards.
And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Bro, he had him beat. Come on, Kirk Cousins being Kirk Cousins, man.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal. Everyone often talks about them. You can read the receiver's eyes. You can read his hands.
Oh, man, Kirk Cousins being Kirk.
And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They go play action. Cousins.
See, why he pumping?
As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletion.
Bro, that would be on the money.
Has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On play action, Cousins. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Man, we got, like I said, we got 2 of the worst quarterbacks, bro.
4th as this one's away. Abdullah to return.
Man.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Man, I can ready for this draft. Give me a quarterback. Yeah, we need a quarterback. We need quarterback in the pass rusher, bro. Yeah.
Back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have the
I guess somebody's gonna get the ball there.
They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line. Just
that's crazy.
25.
Man.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Yeah, I'm trying to get KJ. I want KJ.
Their team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Play action now. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. There he goes left side. Vikings. Justin 71 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Oh! Thank you, TJ. Woo!
So it goes as a fumble, but
I've been seeing a lot more block kicks recently.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching
Yeah, a lot more block kicks.
The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result.
Man, let me, boy, if I had run back like Jacob, boy. Man.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
11.
They'll begin on the ground with
Oh, there it is. Yep.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Man.
Yeah.
Got reading a little bit.
That's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, man. All right, come on, D.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
12, fellas, here we go.
Now Garoppolo. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
Yeah, he get it there.
Enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jacobs going to try the middle.
There we go.
Down to the 42, second down.
Can't let him get going.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter.
That was funny. My run defense, I'm like 22nd. We ain't even that good.
Runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Here we go.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Two. Stay hot.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback. Because
Good play. It made me stop.
Devontae Adams, 40 yards.
And the Raiders get a bit closer.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
See what this game's gonna be about. 49 Steelers should be a good one.
Kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Stop him at the 10.
You already ate.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
128 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers.
Ooh. Hold up.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins.
I got hit. What's up?
And that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Good D.
Break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Here comes Abdullah on the return.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting
You went outside, then you already would have scored because I went out.
in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Garoppolo on 1st down.
Ooh!
And boy, another ill-advised.
I haven't played outside, though.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit
Yeah,
more
but
than
I
it
should have
was.
been picked.
Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
21, 21. 11.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception.
I don't know who he was throwing to. It wasn't nobody over there, bro. It wasn't nobody over there.
But not before he's all the way down to the 37.
That's crazy.
The number 7 usually lucky here.
That's crazy.
Him 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Man.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced him to surrender out of bounds.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds.
Yeah, I had to touch that and move that.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. There's Addison. Touchdown.
So Addison. Trying to get him traded up, man.
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Vikings have got it on cruise control. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
That's hell of a fight. Oh, shit. Come on.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd
Man,
quarter.
like I said, everybody got used to this. You got used to this, man.
Make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how.
They call a lot of pass interference in this Madden right now, boy. That's why you sometimes can't click on you.
Realized. Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, now Garoppolo.
Good ball. See, that was a nice ball.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Overthrew it. Yep. And he had him cooked too, boy.
Off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now here is another interception.
He came up to grab that.
And the Vikings are going to have the football
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Whoa, chill. Whoa.
It's just a battlefield in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
Oh, he did not have to pick him off the ground like that.
Specific outcomes in mind. It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
Picked off. Oh, he hit him. He hit.
Being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away.
It was a bad throw. I knew that was picked up as soon as I let it go.
Here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, come on.
Completion, they certainly don't need any more points.
Oh, if it was a
Continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Throwing his Cousins.
Ooh.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man.
Attack, even though that one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this.
There's Hawkinson in the end zone.
What's he?
Vikings.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will be
Yeah, he jumped that.
He brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 2nd down and 4.
At the Raiders' 12-yard line.
Throw left side, and Osborne has it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And they'll run again.
Oh, my God.
Lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win.
Sick of you picking up my man like that, man.
He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll look to run with Nwangu.
We get in there. We get in there. We get in there.
He's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Oh, good stop. Oh, I thought he was going to get that. I ain't mad at it. I really did for it. It's fine. Get this stop, boy.
Push forward into the end zone, and the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
13.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete.
That's on me. I should have stayed back.
There for Vegas. 51 yards. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches.
I'm just glad we got him contained, boy.
Significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big time play right there.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of
Oh,
2.
Christian McCaffrey.
Play action. Garoppolo.
They come calling on me because I touched him. I barely touched him. Watch. Your ball. Told you. Oh, whoa. What? Yo. I thought they was going to call on me because I showed him. I was like, damn.
We have a change of possession.
I was going to say.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Drive will start
Yeah, it's fine.
Nwangu. Into about the 23.
Why couldn't I go to the Devo?
Of the Steelers is there on the stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Now Cousins.
Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.
Going for Jefferson downfield.
Bye-bye.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah. We already knew it was coming.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Cousins here to throw.
Oh, I had to wait. I was just waiting for him to release. He couldn't release.
They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look.
And look at that. Look at that. He got him beat.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. And
It's funny, the game over now. United defense coming. Now they're trying to make plays every time, bro.
And taken at the 46. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Man. Yeah.
White.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep.
He ran too fast, right in front of him.
For the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my
Crazy.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Meanwhile, Cousins, and the throw here caught by Addison.
A big play there for Minnesota.
I tried to hurt him.
47 yards.
Now a give running left is
Oh, get in there.
On the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On 2nd down.
I tripped on my own lineman, bro. That was going to be a touchdown.
So now 3rd down coming up. 3rd and goal for Cousins.
I can think. Let's go.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Joseph now to have the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone.
Escaping a tackler at the 25.
Good game, man.
And that final kickoff